This woman he was with in the harbor. Who was she?
Claimed she was his niece from Covere. Ha! Horvere, more likely. Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head. His too, come to think of it. An artist or a whore. Doesn't much matter as they're one in the same.
Dandelion ask you about other washerwomen? Not terribly subtle even for him.
Maybe he likes some sudsy.
Maybe.
Sudsy.
But what did he ask about, exactly?
Oh, this and that, really. What's it like at the bathhouse? Have I got any friends there? What are their working hours? I don't know. Maybe he's looking to hire one for his tavern. Maybe I got all in a huff for no reason.
Thanks for your help. Listen, when I find Dandelion, anything I should tell him?
No. I mean, he's a two-faced snake, but it would be nice if he dropped by.
Level up. Mom will tell me something useful. So what? I read this quest as brand of flowers. What? That's funny.
Welcome, welcome.
Hello.
I'm a friend of Dandelion's, looking for Elial.
You've come to the right spot. How might I be of service? Need something shortened? Patch your trousers, darn your socks.
You Elial?
Yeah.
Oh, this cool mask.
Get your jaw up off the floor.
Sorry, I thought Elial was one of Dandelion's girlfriends.
Oh, so it's that. Wait here. Any better?
So you're...
Elial.
Oh my god.
Did you and Dandelion
Oh my god, Dandelion.
meet?
I met him one night in a tavern. He was blind drunk.
That's an open cross-dresser. What?
Don't think I want to know what happened next.
Oh, stop. He wasn't so drunk as not to figure it out. Besides, men don't interest me. I told him that from the start. Luckily, Dandelion, good fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal customer afterwards.
What did you and Dandelion talk about? He asked about anything in particular?
Let me think. Had an ordinary chat, really. Although, indeed, he...
Oh, that's awesome.
Kalkstein. If Dandelion and I hadn't laid our cards on the table at the start, I might
He was like a good portion of Chapter 2 in Witcher.
He spoke like a love story.
One.
In fact, he desperately wished to meet with him.
Kalkstein's in Novigrad? Wouldn't mind.
That's really cool.
You're too late, I fear. The witch
So it ain't so awkward.
recently burned
Kalkstein.
square. But as he perished, ooh, the goings-on, impressive. Fiery beasts
Whoa.
circled his pyre, then rose into the sky and exploded to form letters.
Really? What did they spell?
Radovid sucks flaccid.
Dandelion visit your shop often?
I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet. Sadly, he'd only come in to get a button reaffixed or a hole patched.
When'd you last see him?
Some time ago, he brought in one of Zoltan's jerkins, insisted I sew on an extra pocket. Odd as requests go, I had the distinct feeling he'd actually come to talk.
Thanks for your help, and nice to meet you.
I can help with much more. If you need new trousers or a vest, you know where to find me.
This is such a ridiculous quest. It brings me joy. Oh, another notice board. I want to take everything. Blocked. Aha. This is of course.
This Baronet's Lavallette's villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Greetings, Witcher. Must admit it's curious to see you here. I don't quite believe in coincidences.
Geralt of Rivia, slayer of monsters, and my son.
Wait, what?
You're right, General. My visit's no accident. I'm looking for someone.
There's no one here who wishes to see you. Captain, this man is not to enter. Forgive me, Morvran, but I've lost my appetite for the races.
Kill a woman's son and appear at her doorstep? My. I thought witches had better survival skills than that.
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
I fear your information's out of date. Molly no longer works here.
Son of a bitch!
Seem to know who Molly is. You also know she doesn't work here anymore. Know where I can find her, maybe?
This time of day? Probably sipping punch and considering which horse to bet on.
Not in the mood for jokes.
I jest you not. After Arian's demise, Luis's nephew came to pay his respects. Got one glance of Molly and, well, they wed soon after. They now await his inheritance. With the Baroness's son dead, the estate will go to the nephew and Lady Lata, known until recently simply as Molly.
All right, so where'll I find the newly minted Lady Lata?
Our dear little Molly has a new passion, horse racing. To my knowledge, she should be at Countess Vegelbud's villa right now. That's exactly where I'm going. Since you stripped me of Louise's company, perhaps you'd come along.
Think I can find my own way to the Vegelbud home.
Very well. Perhaps I can convince you to join me later at the races. I shall keep an eye out for you.
Alright. Just gotta go all the way down here. Damn it! I don't want to walk down those stairs anymore. Now onwards, Roach.
Move it.
What? I'll take it though, because it's no longer messed up. I keep feeling like the undead horseman's gonna suddenly show up.
Come on.
It's awesome. What are the vibes I'm getting?
Them's the vibes.
Some terrible, terrible, ugly vibes. Negative, cursey vibes. Ew.
Hey, yeah.
Well. Probably put this bad boy up. My steel sword's a curved sword, by the way. Yeah. Like that. It's disgusting. Pretty much. Felt like I'd used it in the water. I want to be able to decapitate someone, like underwater.
Not that hard. It's not exactly a small concealed hovel.
I must say, of all the creatures in this region, I find steeds most intriguing. Horses interest you at all, Witcher?
All the same to me.
No, but that chain do.
Roach.
Strange. The grey is Cantarella, sired by Cahir, the champion from Vol.
Yeah, gray's a good color. Even looks good on horses.
My coin's on the Black Stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General. Seem to know your horses.
I find them to be far more honest than men. Must say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say to a little race?
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win, and I shall give you my finest saddle. Made in Nilfgaard proper of beautifully tanned leather.
I'd rather resolve things with Molly.
Well, there she is. See the slim young woman? Resolve what you must. I shall play the horses for a time. If you wish, we can ride back to the city together.
That one was just pathetic. Like hiding under a bench? What's going on here? Where are you? Hello. Raphael. Aha, I found you. Let's have a chat.
Who do you
Shall we?
my lady?
I'll decide between the Black Stallion and the Grey Mare. Keep going back and forth, back and forth. Sorry, don't believe we've been introduced.
I'm Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt! The one Dandelion's rescued time and time again.
Huh?
That's right.
The son of a gun.
Around. I'm always saving him.
Mean to say it weren't Dandelion saved you in Flotsam by severing your noose with an arrow from 100 paces?
What? Dandelion couldn't. Never mind. Any idea where our master archer might be?
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages. Ever
Ages.
came Lady
say.
Atard. It's been nothing but balls, banquets, and other such. Congregations. Awful tiring, all this. But. Or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Of course.
The young, naive girl.
To borrow some coin for a barge.
What?
Naive.
Why barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canal.
Oh my god, dude.
Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles, and he'd sing me arias. But
Oh my
I've
god.
seen him since.
God damn it.
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister.
Sure he does. Saw him myself. Funny, she don't look like him at all.
Oh my god.
Daughters. Maybe they've different fathers.
Girl, you dumb.
Too.
Maybe. But you can see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages and...
Know where I can find her, Dandelion's sister?
I know. Whenever I asked Dandelion when we'd visit her, he'd grow all quiet and then change the subject.
Of course he would.
Any chance you remember your...
Of course.
What?
To take... Said there'd be straw...
I'm under the impression Dandelion thinks you still serve the Lavalettes.
Oh, that's because I never told him I stopped. Didn't want him to treat me any different.
And your husband has nothing against it? Your old friendship?
Of course not. Sweetiekins couldn't be happier that Dan plays in his sophistication.
Thanks, Molly.
Wait, before you go,
Do you?
I've got a request. Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. I'd so like to see them.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks. Thanks, and good luck to you on your search.
Let's cut across here, see?
I can see the lights in the distance.